Hi, this is Jay Andrews with Laguna Tools. Today we're going to talk about our new line of Fusion table saws. What we've done is we've built on the success of our Fusion lineup, and now we have three models. We have the Fusion 1, the Fusion 2, and the Fusion 3, and these are all brand new models for this year. We're going to go through and do a little bit of a comparison today, but if you want an in-depth deep dive into each saw, we have other videos that are on our website and on our YouTube channel where we'll go into more details about each saw. Let's have a look through at the features. Now this is the brand new F1 table saw. It's designed as a 110 volt saw that's extremely affordable, so it can fit in any shop. And it's light enough that you can move the saw around easily. It has a cast iron tabletop in the center section, and it has stamped steel wings on the right and left hand side. The fence is a premium fence that is a T-square style fence. It has a magnetic catch and it locks down using a steel knuckle on it. The overhead saw guard is standard equipment. It comes with a quick change riving knife like the other saws, and now we have dust collection out through the saw guard on the top. The new throat plate is a square style throat plate, and it's a die cast throat plate, so it's durable and we can level it, and it'll take a 10-inch blade on this saw. Now specific for the F1 table saw is a 30-inch rib fence. The rib fence has got a steel body to it, and it has an integrated push stick that locks right into it for your convenience. Now there's a few things that are specific to the Fusion 1 table saw. One of them is this unique two-part cabinet. The lower stand is included, and that's standard equipment. The bottom of the upper cabinet has a sealed floor on it, and that improves dust collection greatly. The wheel kit is an option for this saw. If you want to move your saw around, this is the best way to do it. You buy the optional wheel kit and bolt it on the saw, and it's really easy to move around. You'll see that we have our standard entry-level handles on the Fusion 1 saw to keep it nice and light and portable. Magnetic switches are standard. Onboard tool storage for your rip fence and the other accessories are included as standard equipment throughout the entire line. Now we're moving over here to the Fusion 2. The Fusion 2 saw is again 110 volt as standard equipment. There is an optional 220 upgrade that you can do. You'll want to call Laguna Service so they can walk you through doing the conversion from 110 to 220 if you desire to do that. There's a few changes to the saw. The cabinet is a one-piece cabinet, and the tabletop is cast iron all the way across. It has a cast iron main body as well as right hand and left hand cast iron wings. The fence system on the saw again is a T-square style fence system, but it has a little bit of an upgrade. It actually has a European style fence where we can loosen the lock knobs and slide it back and use it for doing offcuts, or we can use it as a high-low fence system where we bring it in and put it in the low position. And this is great if you're doing veneers or other type of work that might be thin material. Now for some more details on the Fusion 2, we'll have a look down here at the base. We've got magnetic switch, again as standard equipment. The cabinet now is a one-piece cabinet for the Fusion 2, and the hand wheels are upgraded to a cast and polished hand wheel. The wheel kit is now built in, and that's standard equipment, not an option on the 2. It comes standard so you can move the saw around your shop easily. Now just like the Fusion 1, the Fusion 2 has got onboard tool storage. We've got onboard tool storage for the push stick, for the miter gauge, for the fence system, as well as for your blade wrench. Now moving over here to the Fusion 3, you'll see a very heavy-duty cabinet saw that's at home in any commercial shop. We've done a few things to make this one a little bit heavier and a little bit more robust throughout the entire Fusion lineup here. Again, this one has got the same sort of cast iron tabletops that you'll see on the F2, but we also have a right side extension table. You can also go out to a 52-inch fence on this saw with legs and everything like that. There is an outfeed table that comes standard on this saw, as well as a heavier rip fence. This one now has a wider body across the rip fence. It is a European designed high-low fence just like the other saw. And again, standard equipment is the overhead saw guard with overhead dust collection. The Fusion 3 is loaded with premium features. It starts with a very heavy-duty gauge steel cabinet that has a one-piece design. It has a full bottom on it for premium dust collection. Built-in wheel kits are standard equipment. It has a premium miter gauge and a very heavy-duty steel rip fence rail system. Now both the Fusion 2 and the Fusion 3 have cabinet-mounted trunnions. This gives you a lot of support because it's the full width of the cabinet, but also it gives you an easier method to adjust your tabletop so that your miter gauge is parallel with your blade. We are really excited about this new Fusion lineup, and we have a saw for every skill level and for every budget range. And whether you're an entry-level person that would use the F1 saw here, or whether you're an intermediate user or a power user, you've got a saw that'll fit in the lineup here. Now we're going to go through and do a deep dive into each one of these saws and have a closer look at all the features and all the different elements of each saw. You can find those videos on our website at lagunatools.com, or you can go to our YouTube channel and have a look for those videos. Thanks again. Follow us along here for a deep dive on each of these machines.